So to start vacuuming, of course you want your pump running. You're going to put your little replacement in there, just like that. And so basically the hose is going to attach to this, and that's going to suction up whatever I'm vacuuming. Okay, so I have my hose connected to my little vacuum attachment. One key thing to do is before you attach it to your intake, just take the end of the hose and put it on the outtake. What that's going to do is that's going to push the air through the hose to bleed it. You don't want to hook the hose to the intake until there is no air or anything in there, because what will happen is you will mess up your pump. You don't want air going through your pump. So just do that. It's really easy. It's really fast. I just do that and wait for the air bubbles to quit coming to surface from the actual vacuum head. And once that is done, you will be ready to vacuum. And basically, I'm just going to go around my pool with my little vacuum head. It's really easy. And it's just going to pick up all of the junk at the bottom of the pool. So once I go around the whole entire pool, I will show you guys the end results. Okay, so now I have finished vacuuming my pool. I have some floaties coming around on top of the pool because the wind's blowing. So I will have to go back through and reskin the top. But I have finished vacuuming the pool. There is no more dirt on the bottom of the pool. And here's the key, guys. Go slow. You don't have to make this a race. It took me about 15-20 minutes to go around the whole pool on the outside. I like to do it while I'm in the pool, but right now I'm not, so I'll do it on the outside sometimes. And you just go slow. I mean, it's like kind of like vacuuming your house. You don't just run across the floor with a vacuum cleaner. You're going to want to go slow. And sometimes you may have to go over it a couple times. Also, on the perimeter of the pool at the bottom is always this little flap. So you may have to go sideways on that to make sure you get all that. Also, something else that goes on is once you get finished vacuuming, because you've gone through the pool and stirred some things up, there might be some things that settle again at the bottom. So I usually wait about 5 minutes and see what all has settled, and then go back over the pool again in those areas. Like I already see a few things at the very bottom. There's some stuff over here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's just a few little things at the bottom. And when you're vacuuming up dirt or sand, you know what happens to that when it gets in water? It becomes mud. So it sticks to the bottom of the pool. You're going to want to go over that slow and multiple times. Go forward, go backwards, go side to side. Make sure you get it real good and clean. Make sure your little vacuum head has some brushes at the bottom. That helps. I actually have 2 vacuum heads that I use. This one is newer, so I've been trying it out to see how well it works, and so far so good. The other one is just another one that I bought from Lowe's. It's more of a triangular in size. I'll show all that when I show all the chemical and supply video. But yeah, so I have finished vacuuming, and I'm going to go back over it one more time. So now that I've finished going over the pool one more time, just a few minutes, just picking up any spots that resettled, any leaves that floated around and settled back down. My pool is vacuumed, and the next step you're going to want to do is unplug your hose, and just unplug it from the vacuum valve. Okay, so we vacuumed the pool. I have pulled off my attachment hose. My pump is still running. Don't unplug, don't turn your plug off yet. I went ahead and removed the hose and the vacuum head and the pole from the pool. Now, this next step is very important with the summer waves, and you have to be kind of quick. You're going to have to turn the pump off while the little vacuum head's still in there. Get back over here as soon as you can and plug it, both plugs.